What is up, guys? It is your boy AMG. Welcome back to another HYDRA video. Hope you guys are doing great. Same old army, man. As long as you're feeling mentally prepared, you're in a good mood, you're gonna do very well with this army. Trust me, if this is your first time seeing this. But yeah, guys, so a little explanation on the army. Once again, if you're new, it is super simple. You're basically targeting air defenses and air sweepers with that backpack giant arrow, and then you're just using your spells most effectively as you can. So the free spells I typically use either on the logger, on rage tower sections before the rage goes up, um, and I usually use the overgrowth on back end stuff, usually on a rage tower right after it goes up, just to get rid of that rage section. And I usually overgrowth it twice, the same spot twice. But besides that, guys, that's pretty much it. You know, the use of the spells and the army just comes with practice. Hopefully, you learned something when I go ahead and do these attacks. Let's keep going. We've been doing really good recently. Or yesterday's video at least was very good. So hopefully we can just keep that momentum going for today too. So here first base of the video. Also, I'm gonna try my best to not go like this like I've been doing, because people have been trolling me saying hair cam, not face cam. So I'm gonna try, I guess, not doing that, keeping my head more up. But yeah, what are we doing here? So I think we're going to go ahead. We see the double invis there. Let's go ahead and start here. That might trigger, yes, it does trigger the invis, perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and use my queen. Just like this right quick, and go like that. And then, let's go ahead and go like this. Start things off near that revenge tower, obviously. I'm gonna go ahead and freeze up the guardian, just to get some more value. Let's go ahead and overgrowth totem, and then I'm gonna go ahead and let's see. Do I eternal tome or wait? Let's eternal tome now. I'm probably a little bit premature there with it, but it is what it is. Yeah, the army splits up quite badly here, which I don't love. I wish everything kind of went more to the right. I'm gonna go ahead and rage up now, and then I think I'm gonna go ahead and overgrowth all of this time. Unfortunately though, my minion prince is just, oh, he actually goes down, so that's really bad for us. Let's revive our Duke. We still have these two totems, but honestly, I think what killed us here was the bad pathing, and part of that comes to just bad luck, but I probably just should have done a better job pathing my stuff to the right, somehow. Okay, so I believe that is a queen there cooking us. Yeah, this is gonna be a pretty unfortunate first fail for the video, but it is what it is. Can't be perfect. This will likely be an 81. Obviously, not what we wanted to see here. Pretty unlucky pathing though, but I should have been able to adapt to the situation here. I played it a little bit passively, especially with my abilities, I would say. So a rough start here, but hopefully we can bounce back. Alright, next hit. So it's a very similar base. I think, I gotta think about this one. Do we start near the town hall again? I mean, we basically just failed doing that, so maybe I try something a little different. Maybe I start near the revenge tower on Monolith side. But we do need to take out these sweepers, because they're gonna be quite rough to deal with, so let me think about this. Let's see, I think if we go ahead and drop our Duke like this, That should take out one of those air defenses, and then I'm gonna go ahead and try and snipe that air sweeper there in the back, and I'm gonna drop a totem here, and then we'll just get things going. I think my giant, though, he's gonna go down kind of quick, which is unfortunate. However, my Duke should do a good job just taking care of the outside stuff, hopefully, at least. I'm gonna go ahead and freeze here. And hopefully my warden kind of just sticks with the army. Let's go ahead and drop another freeze and totem. Let's go ahead and Eternal Tome and rage all this up. Hopefully that should be fine. And then maybe I go ahead and... I actually don't know what to overgrowth here. Maybe all this stuff. The Inferno's kind of going crazy on me. So let's save that Dark Orb, though, to trigger the Invis Tower in the back, I guess. Hopefully that works. Let's go ahead and go like this now. Hopefully my Duke can survive all this stuff. Let's go ahead and overgrowth all this stuff again. Hopefully my Duke can carry us over here, though. Let's keep dropping these totems to help him out. There goes the logger, finally. Hopefully that queen can go down soon. This is looking scary, man. I hope... Oh my god, I forgot to deploy it. How did I forget to deploy that thing? What a goofy start to the video. That's crazy. We did so well without our CC. I'm actually okay with this, because we cooked without the CC. Which is hilarious. So, wow. Yeah, that would have easily been just straight domination from start to finish if I just remembered to play the Skywagon there. So that was really ridiculous. Sorry for that mistake. But am I gonna get some different bases, or is it just gonna be Invis Logger bases? Okay. This time there isn't an Invis there, but, you know, kind of similar type setup from what we're seeing so far. Yeah, it's a pretty annoying base meta, but what can you do? Alright, so I think we're gonna go ahead and backpack to take out the sweeper. Maybe that air defense there. Don't think that will happen. Let's see. Can we... Okay, we get a good snipe off there. Now, I think we have a pretty good funnel. Let's just get things started here. That air sweeper, though, is going to make things a little bit annoying. I'm going to go ahead and freeze this entire section up. And I will go ahead and freeze it once more. I'm going to go ahead and overgrowth this entire section. And then I'm probably going to go ahead and Eternal Tome. Dark Orb, might as well use that now. Should I revive? Let's go ahead and revive. Let's go ahead. Should I rage up now? Maybe not. Let's go ahead and rage up now, and then I think I will overgrowth all this, actually. One more totem here. Okay, that back end section is gonna give me nightmares. Also, my army splits up quite badly here to the... Oh my goodness. Really bad split here. How did this happen? That is extremely unfortunate. Oh, wow. What did my riders just do here? That is crazy. Okay. Not really the start I would have wanted to this video, guys, but not every day is gonna start well. Hopefully we can recover things as the video goes on. But definitely quite rough. Yesterday was way better. But today we're kind of struggling, especially just getting things started. So let's keep going, man. I'm not cherry picking these attacks, however good or bad it goes. You know, I hope you guys are learning something and you don't mind the fails. There are clearly mistakes I'm making, which I hope you're picking up from for your future attacks, right? So let's see. I hope my head is leveled a little higher this video. I'm trying my best not to look down too far so you can see me better. But with this one here, where do we want to backpack? I think we could potentially go like this. Yes, perfect. And then we can, I think, giant arrow like this, and we take out most things. That's good. Most air targeting stuff. Let's go ahead and start here, though. Honestly, man, this feels like a pretty good start. I'm just gonna go ahead and rage Eternal Tome right away. Hopefully my Duke can trigger that stuff over there. Perfect. I am going to go ahead and Overgrowth all this and then revive. And we still have our Dark Orb to use. This is looking like a really good start to the hit. I just need a good Dark Orb, which we should get here. And we should definitely totem the Logger before he totally cooks us. Let's see. And the other Overgrowth we'll use on the same spot for sure. Alright. Usually not a bad idea. I don't know how this Logger hasn't taken any damage, by the way. So you always gotta pay attention to the Logger. Never underestimate him. He just has the ability to stay alive for so long, bro. Always keep an eye out for him. But yeah, this will be a very comfortable one. We get really good pathing here. We use our abilities pretty well. And that will be another pretty chill. That'll be a chill 3-star. I'm not gonna say another chill 3-star because this video has started off kind of tough. But it's okay, man. We bounce back. Hopefully this is a sign of better hits to come. Let's just keep things cruising, man. Okay, let's refill. Let's remove some obstacles and yeah, let's keep things rolling. Okie dokie, bro. So another one of these Invis Logger bases. Okay, so I see the air sweeper pointing this way, which means I kind of want to take it out and just start near the town hall, to be honest. And hopefully my giant arrow can take out those two air defenses, and we might be able to get a good Ice Hound from, if we drop from this direction, that goes straight towards that air defense. That would be really nice to see. So yeah, man, let's just get things started here. Oh, god dang it. We somehow missed there. And we missed the other air defense. A really bad start. A really bad start here. I'm not gonna lie. But it is what it is. It's still recoverable. Let's just try and lock in. Okay, we don't freeze up the Logger, which sucks. Let's go ahead and rage. And I'm gonna Dark Orb first instead of Eternal Tome. I'm gonna go ahead and drop one totem here. And okay, that ability goes off on its own. Probably just gonna Overgrowth this stuff right away here. But these things in the back end, all these defenses are proving to be quite troublesome. I don't think we're gonna get the job done here, unfortunately, guys, unless we see a miracle. I feel yeah, that Duke also tanked for centuries, or that King, sorry, that defensive King tanked for way too long. So yeah, this will be another fail, bro. It looks like it's just too much in the back end. Damn, a pretty tough video, guys, but I hope you're learning something. I think this attack we just didn't get enough value with our backpack. Not hitting those air defenses as well with the giant arrow definitely hurt us. And yeah, we are going to fail here, guys. So it is what it is. Maybe we can get a 90% though. Which we'll take. We'll take the 91, but we're on for definitely a bit of a worse day. Let's see what we can get at this point. We can get... Okay, we can still get a plus 180, 283, so... yeah, we'll definitely take that. Let's just lock in and see if we can get there. Because right now, based on these attacks, it hasn't been coming easy for us today, right? So, you know, let's just try and do our best here. So, a base like this, I don't know, I guess it feels a little bit more easy, more straightforward. So, like, why I say that is, it looks easier to just line up these backpacks. Just from the looks of it, and the arrows, they look just a little bit easier to line them up. So, I think this should hit both. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just speaking out of my ass today. Okay. Will we hit... Yeah, we're not... Okay. Don't listen to me, guys. I thought those would be easy lineups, but they were apparently not, man. Yeah, kind of a tough video today, boys. But let's see. We could still recover it if we play our cards right. Let's Eternal Tome. And Overgrowth. Really rough split over there, too. Okay, okay, let's go ahead and revive. Maybe our Duke and Minion Prince can just go off and take out everything on their own. That is kind of our only chance here, my friends. Let's go ahead and Overgrowth all this. Again. Let's go ahead and drop a totem there. We still have a bunch of troops on the bottom left, so... Looks like our heroes here might be able to just get the job done on their own. Just take out this top section, which I am shocked we managed to take all of this out, to be honest. And we still have one totem. We're gonna have to probably use that on this revenge tower smartly. Right now I don't see a point in using it. Maybe if it locks onto like the Duke, I use it. Or I could just swag it, which seems totally fine, but we'll play it safe. Use the totem. And I don't know, this one looked very sketchy. If it wasn't for our minion prints going up to the town hall, I don't think we would have had enough firepower to take out this base and all those heroes there. Also, maybe could have saved the rage for that logger compartment. That could have been smart too, but okay, I think we failed against this base on a previous video. And I think we failed because we started near the revenge tower, which doesn't seem like a bad play here. The issue is the army split up because I think I deployed everything right on the south and then everything went right, left, you know. So I don't know. It's a tough base here. I do want to take my time to think about it because I failed pretty bad, I think, on a previous video. Okay, I don't want to take all the time in the world to think. I do want to start on one of the rage towers though. Let's see. Let's just drop him here. He takes out that thing, which is good. And then let's go ahead and start on this side. Drop our Ice Hound well to help us out. Really nice Ice Hound there, by the way. Let's see here. Do I need to freeze? We will go ahead and drop one freeze on all this stuff here. And do I rage Eternal Tome? Might as well. Let's just go ahead and do that. Soon. Let's Eternal Tome. Army will slightly split up, which is frustrating. Let's see. Okay, how is the Revenge Tower still alive? I do not know. Gonna go ahead and Overgrowth. Okay, I still have the Dark Orb, which I have no idea why I haven't used yet. And looks like my Duke will go down here. Or, I think it was my Minion Prince. Dang, man. Oh, this has been a rough video, guys. Looks like another fail, unless we get really lucky. I don't know. There isn't that much heavy hitting stuff in the back, but we only have our Duke and Queen pretty much. I'm probably gonna have to overgrowth some things as well, which I will do right now. Ah, we missed the Fire Spitter, of course I do. Oh yeah, of course I missed the Fire Spitter, right? We still have our Queen, but it's probably just not gonna be enough here. And if I hit that Fire Spitter, I mean, I probably wouldn't have 3-starred anyway, but it would have been a lot closer, for sure. So yeah, I'm sorry guys, it hasn't been the best day for me, but I hope you're learning something. I do want to upload a video, like, every day, no matter how good or bad it goes, right? You know, unfortunately today is one of those worst days, where I'm just not feeling it as good, as much, alright? So, you know, it's going a little worse, but that's life, man. I think we're still on for 270 or something, so not the worst if we can finish strong here. So let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and backpack to take out all this stuff. Finally, a good backpack, my friends. This should be a good arrow too. Finally, we hit everything, so that's great. I'm just gonna start Revenge Tower. Yeah, I know there's a chance my army splits, but I don't know. I just have a good feeling about this start, so I'm going with it, okay? And I'm gonna drop one totem here to help us out. And I'm probably going to Eternal Tome. Okay, bad Eternal Tome because the army splits. Yep, I'm stupid. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and overgrowth. Go like this. Of course my Duke goes down. Man, I'm about to rage quit, bro. I swear. I don't know. I feel like I am not feeling it right now, I guess. Okay, let's hopefully direct my Minion Prince here. Let's overgrowth. Hopefully my Minion Prince can just take out this long shot soon. Come on. Looks like there's skeletons in the CC distracting me, so that sucks. Hopefully those riders can do good over there, though. We still have some troops on the top side. These Fire Spitters are going to be annoying. They might take out my Minion Prince very quick. Let's see. There's also the Inferno there. We still have Sneezy, which is quite nice. And it looks like our Minion Prince might actually just carry us to victory. He might die early. Okay, come on, Dragon. Take out that Fire Spitter, man. You got it. Oh my goodness. Am I really gonna time fail like this? This is unbelievable. Wow. What a crazy video. I'm sorry for getting tilted, man. Definitely not my day today, guys. What was this? 272. Yeah, definitely the worst video in a while, but, you know, we're not always gonna have a great day, man. That's just how life goes. I do hope you learned something, though, from the hits. Such a weird video. Look at this. Fail, 3-star. Fail, 3-star. Fail, 3-star. Fail, 3-star. Crazy video. Very up and down, right? But, I'm sure y'all have learned a lot and don't repeat my mistakes. Um, I think a few of those fails were just not enough value with the backpack arrow. A few of them were bad pathing, and probably a few were just bad usage of my spells and abilities, right? So a mix of everything. I hope you picked up on something again. And I hope to see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace.